I don't generally do lives, honestly, because it's a little bit like you gotta wait for people to get on and like generate the topic, and I honestly be feeling like I just be waiting and then I get distracted and then I'll be like, oh, let me go do this, oh, let me go do that. And so I'm trying to learn how to get on lives and wait for people to join in, to come into them, so I can start generating conversations. But that also means I have to tap into my ADHD and sit, and it be hard sometimes because I like to move around. So I'm trying to um, sit and wait to talk to people on the live more. And so I don't do them often. So I figured if I get into a consistency of getting onto live more often, then maybe it will actually generate people coming into my lives or on my channel more to be on my lives so I can start generating conversations with others on lives on different platforms. So that's what I'm doing today. Today, I'm going to give it a good 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to yap in the process. And then, good 10, 15 minutes from now, I'm probably going to get off alive. And then this weekend, I do plan on being a little bit more open about my life and sharing a little bit more about my life and being on lives more this weekend on different platforms because I just want to talk to people a little bit more. And I think that was something I was a little afraid of in the past, is just like getting out here and actually having conversations with people or bringing topics to the table. And I feel like sometimes other platforms kind of like my platform with YouTube isn't big. Like it's not. I don't have a whole lot of followers. I'm grateful. Let me say that I'm grateful because I remember I had 2 followers on YouTube, and then it went from 10 followers on YouTube, and I've been trying to grow my YouTube channel for a while. So I want to thank anybody that has subscribed, that has liked, that has viewed my channel in any capacity. I thank you because I think people don't understand when you're trying to get into a content and world like you all uh, matter, because without people viewing, without people liking, without people subscribing, then I don't get nowhere. And so I'm grateful. I'm thankful. I wasn't saying anything about me having my certain amount of number of subscribers. It's just my platform isn't huge here, and I want to grow my channel. I want to grow my platform on YouTube. I want to grow my platform across the board, and I haven't figured um, out until lately, like how to do that, how to get more involved in showing people who I am and what it is I have to offer you all. And I think anybody that does support me, anybody that, like I said, joins any of my platforms, gives me any type of criticism, good criticism, bad criticism, I don't care. I'm an open book, and only way y'all will know that is if I start being more open. And so that's what I'm trying to do. And it can be a little intimidating, putting yourself out here in this world, because everybody isn't gonna like things I say, and everybody's not gonna like the things I'm trying to do on my page or on my platforms. And so, me not being afraid to get out here. I'm pushing myself, you guys. I'm pushing myself to do things that are not my norm. I love to talk. The people in my life know that about me, but the world don't know that about me. And not only do I like to talk, I like to give people advice. I like to uplift people. I like to stay positive, because we live in a world that is full of negativity. Every day is something negative that going on in my life. You understand? My health is not always up to par. Um, I have like decaying in my bones, in my I know I have it in my arm. And so sometimes my health isn't good. Sometimes my mental ain't good because of my health not being good. And so I'm learning though to just keep persevering. And honestly, my youngest child, he has learning disabilities, and he's had anxieties, and he got those things from me. I have learning disabilities, I have different anxieties, and so it's like, watching him persevere through his struggles, like watching your child struggle with things you struggle with. And I didn't have, I felt like I didn't have the support that I tried to give my son, if that makes sense. Like, it's not to knock my parents at all. I don't even think my parents knew that I had certain disabilities within myself. So it was like, it just went detected, unidentified. And so I struggled with a lot of different things, with schooling, with feeling like I wasn't worthy enough, within myself as a child. So when you have your own kids, and then watching my son persevere, because my son taught me that. My son was like, he looked at me, he said, no matter what I'm going to go through, I'm going to keep persevering. And that was probably when he was still in elementary school, in his 5th grade year. And it was like, I finally got a lot of answers about a lot of different things that he was going through. And I told myself, like, I want to do the same thing. I want to persevere through life too. Like, I don't want to just keep myself down, because for a long time I did. I kept myself in a box, kept myself down, and blaming other people for it. Like, mad at the world because I couldn't be myself. But a lot of that came from because I didn't allow myself to be myself. And so I had to learn how to love myself through my flaws, love myself through my bad decisions, love myself through all the ugly that I think a lot of us is hard for us to love ourselves through. And also being vulnerable, not just with myself, but for me, being vulnerable with the world, it helps hold me accountable. And I think that's a lot of issues we have in this world. We don't hold ourselves accountable. And so a lot of things in my life, for a long time, I blamed everybody else for, when it was all me. And so now that I'm becoming more of I feel like a grown woman and not a girl, and being able to step into that womanhood, with grace, I want to be able to help other people with that. Like, it don't matter if you are low, let's find something to make us high. You understand? Like, let's find it. Even if it's just something as simple as exercising. Like, I tell people all the time, like, your mind is only as good as you feed it. And so exercising is a great way to get in there and get your mind going with, all the things it needs to be able to use reasoning within yourself. And so my whole thing is, no, it ain't perfect over here. Ain't nothing over here perfect. And hello, hi everybody. And that's something I got to get used to doing, is reading comments, because like I said, I'm not really good at these lives, but I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna keep persevering through, and being more vulnerable with you all out here. But yeah, I generally, truly, 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 wasn't always in this headspace where I was able to get up and just be happy just because. And so I feel like it took a lot for me, it took a lot. And so if I can help other people have that same joy, even through their struggles, then I'm finding that there are people out here that are thankful for me sharing things with them and talking to them and communicating with them. And so it's pushing me to want to do it more. And so YouTube, I don't I don't be on live like that, but I'm gonna start doing it more and have more topics. Start doing, just like I said, more on here on this platform. Posting my videos, I think that's fun for me. So I like doing it. I feel like I'm at that season now where it's like, no, sis, you need to get out your comfortability and do things that you're not comfortable with. And so, and I want to go to Texas. So hi Texas. I don't know, but H Town and I don't know what part of Texas you're from, but I want to go to Houston because I be hearing people talk about H Town all the time. And one of my clients, she's going to Houston next weekend. So she lived out there for a while. She has family out there. So what's up Texas? Wait, I can't wait to get there. Hopefully I'll be there soon. But yeah, I just want to say hello to all of y'all. And like I said, I'm going to do good 10, 15 minutes So I finally made it to my 10-minute mark, and I didn't have like no plan to talk about nothing in particular. If y'all want me to talk about something in particular, if you want to talk about something in particular, let me know if you ever want to live, and we can talk about it. Cause I'm an open book. I like having conversations. So it is what it is. But I'm gonna get off live because, like I told y'all, I be having ADHD, and I'm over here looking out the corner of my eye because I'm like, oh, I can go run and do something real quick. So hopefully, nothing stops me and I persevere. And this weekend, I definitely am gonna lock in. I'm definitely gonna lock in with some topics. I'm definitely gonna lock in with some conversation starters. So I hope you guys are ready, if you are on my channel, for me to be a little bit more interactive with y'all. And y'all stay blessed. And if ain't nobody told y'all, I love y'all. Y'all have a great day. Stay positive and stay blessed.